friends. So today I am with y'all for 12th standard students because their exam is going to take place, the board's examination, and for the German exam I am going to give you some few tricks which might help you a lot if you all haven't studied whole year. So K2, K2 is one topic in your grammar part which comes for 2 marks. And each grammar part is mostly for 2 and 4 marks, so it is also important part. Even though it is for 2 marks, 3 questions are there. From those 3 questions you need to attempt any 2 questions. Every time I always suggest my students to attend all the 3 questions. Yeah, so one question will be related to the sein form. The second question will be related to your haben form. And the third type of question will be related to some other verbs. Not the helping verbs, but any other verb. So after knowing the question below, you will come to know, you will have an idea much better. So keep on watching the videos. Yeah. So over here, I have given you one example. So as I told you, always the pattern is fixed. There are 3 types only. One is sein form, one is haben form, and one is some other verbs, not the sein and haben, but some other verbs. So how will you come to know which verb or which particular form is going to take place in that question? So when you look the question is divided into 2 parts. One is ending with full stop like a normal sentence, and one is given in the bracket. So one question has 2 parts in it. So from the first part, what we have to take, and from the second part what we have to take, that we have to think, and logically we have to write the answer with small tricks. Now this is your question. Maria sieht langweilig aus, eine neue Frisur haben. Maria sieht langweilig aus, eine neue Frisur haben. So the first question doesn't have the bracket. Yeah, the first part of that question doesn't have the bracket. The second part of the question has the bracket. So how to write this? Now the answer I have written for your convenience to understand with the red color, but in exam you are just using one color only. Please don't use double colors. So only one color. So I have written this signature line. Es wäre besser, when. This is a signature line you can keep in your mind. This signature line will not change. This will remain as it is for each and every line of this type of question. Okay. So this signature line, sometimes they have already given in the question. Sometimes you have to write, but mostly they already give you. So you have to start your answer with this signature line. You have marks for this. So please don't forget to write this particular line, copying from your question paper. Yeah. So es wäre besser, when. Now this is your signature line. Then starting with the answer from, this is your part of the question, the first part and the second part. So from the first part, only the pronoun you have to pick up. I have intentionally written the noun in the black color. You have to take up this noun and convert it into pronoun. You already know pronouns are nothing but the word which we use instead of a noun. So I don't want to say Maria. I want to say a pronoun instead of Maria. So for example, my name is Christina. I don't want to use Christina always. So what I will use while telling about myself, I will say I am. Okay. I want that particular thing. I want book and all. So instead of Maria, what can I write? Maria is a girl. So we can write she. So after the comma, when is written, we are going to convert the noun into small z. Yeah. So we are converting noun into pronoun, that is small z, means she. So es wäre besser, when z, and then this particular line's work is done. Only we have to pick the pronoun from that line and don't use that line again after writing that. So this particular line work is done. Now come to the bracket part, the second section of the question. Now your work is everything related to this line. So this line has to be copied as it is. So the blue color I have copied as it is. See, eine neue Frisur. But this question is of K2. And this wäre, hätte, würde are K2 forms, K2 forms. So instead of haben, I am just going to write K2 of haben. So K2 of haben are these words. So I have to just convert the helping verb into K2. Yeah. So now which form I can write, because we have so many options. So the word which comes in front of she, this is she, right? Z. So the word which comes up in front of Z will write. So Z, and then because of Z I have written heter. So S wäre besser when Z neue Friseur hätte. So always keep in your mind, the question is in two parts. Yeah, one question, two parts. One part is just normal sentence, yeah, with a full stop, and the second part is with a bracket. From the first line, you just have to pick up the pronoun, and then the work of that line is done. Don't use that line again. So from this line, only pick out the Maria. We cannot write noun, so I'm just converting it into pronoun. So instead of Maria, I'll write she. So that is Z. And then the work is done. Then the next bracket has to be copied as it is. Only don't copy the helping verb, because the question is of K2. So we need to convert the haben into K2. And you already have the haben K2 over here. So in front of small z, you are writing heter. That's it. I have mentioned over here. K2 of haben. So if in the bracket, and only in the bracket, don't look for any verb over here. Here only, in this line, only pick up the pronoun. And from the next line, only pick up the verb. So if it is a helping verb haben, put a K2 of haben. That's it. Yeah. The second part, again same. The criteria are same. So one sentence is there. There are two parts in the question. Then there is a signature line. And then from the first sentence, I always tell you, just pick out the pronoun. Now here they have already given you the pronoun. So use it. Why not to use it when it is already given? So there no noun is given. So directly they have given you pronoun. So write the pronoun as it is. Yeah. Then the work of this particular thing is done. Now the next line you have to copy as it is. Only the verb should come at the end. So only one word is there and the verb is already at the end. So we are writing the word and we have sein word. So sein K2 we already have with us. So why not to use it? So sein K2, now the word is ish. So in front of ish, what is the word? Wäre. That's it. So these are some type of questions. Like 3 questions are there, from them the 2 are already fixed. The third one is something like other verbs than the helping verbs. If you want more practice, message me on this particular number. You can even call me. I will send you more questions related to the same, so that using this video, you can solve many questions related to this, yeah? And score your marks. Now, the last type, the third type, already 2 marks you have got. Now, we are going for something optional, yeah? So, this is an optional for you all. So, maybe Peter is Sudik. So, like same, like question is there in 2 parts. One is a normal sentence, one is the bracket. From the sentence, we are just taking out the pronoun. So, Peter is written. Just convert the Peter into pronoun. The signature line we have wrote for the answer. Then, comma is also important. Always see the signature line very properly. Then, Peter I have converted into pronoun er. Peter is he. So, I have converted into er. And then, work is done. This line work is done. Don't use that first line again. Only for the first line, you just take pronoun and that's it. Then, bracket, you are just copy paste it, like always tell you, just copy paste this. Jeden Tag, Sport, treiben, that's it. And then one word is there, treiben. So instead of treiben, you will just write the treiben as it is, because we don't have treiben K2. So what we will do, we will write the K2 form of würden. So any other verb comes, just you are supposed to write the K2 form of würden. So I'm just writing the K2 according to er. Yeah. So in front of er word, würde is there. So würde. That's it. These are only 3 types. Please go through my video once again, twice, thrice, and just know that particular tricks for solving these sums. Call me or message me for this particular video for more questions. And don't forget to subscribe us, like us, comment on us, because more videos are going to come for 12th standard on each grammar topic to score more marks. So, thank you. Auf Wiedersehen.